Okay, so we'll go back again. We'll go back into this. And so call Del Spooner, go into income, go is on salary, go into salary, click on salary, and then go and click under historical data, and then you will get your 4,000. Then they say their vacation pay owed. So don't go anywhere. Vacation pay owed is right here. Vacation owed. Okay, here. Historical amount 1110. Everybody is okay with that? You have my printout there? Have those printout with you because that's the only way we can work it out. I cannot really, for sub menus, I can't really give you the other screen. Once I go into the sub menus, um, so let everybody's fine up till here. Then they say EI insurable earnings. Now they might not have all this, but let's put it let's go according to what we are. I have put it more because I want you to understand EI insurable earnings. Now EI insurable earnings are only under T4. Okay, income, salary, historical data, vacation owed is still there. Go vacation owed. Then they might not have EI insurable earning, but let's see. You can just, if you want, in your problem, you go here and EI insurable earnings. You see this? Put it here. How much is it? 28.5. You see, EI insurable earnings, if you're not clear as to what this is, if you lose a job and you go on employment insurance, they will pay you up till 28,500. After that, your employment insurance stops. That's what it means. Okay. If you're wondering, but as I said, this might not be there. So that's your gross salary. It's 40,500. We've already put it. Then we go into your taxes. They say federal income tax up till now deducted from this employee. So go to taxes.
Gross pay. That's in taxes?
Pardon?
Gross pay? We did
No,
that. We
no,
don't
no,
have to do
no.
that.
We don't have to put gross pay. It's already done. It's salary.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So don't worry about it because there is no such thing as gross pay here. They just gave you a total for the gross pay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Earnings,
Excuse me.
earnings, earnings.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. I understand.
Maybe
Thank you.
they could have said, yeah. So now,
Total earnings or something like.
yeah, no, no, because the year to date, you got it. You see this here, Lisa? Year to date, here.
Yes.
So that's your gross
Okay.
anyway. Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
know because people wonder when you are there that you don't have it or something.
Yeah. Okay.
You keep on looking for it and you won't find it. Okay. So all right. So then we have and by the way, before I forget, I will your customer historical data, all of you, make sure you remember this. It's not going to be given like I gave you on my exercise. They are actual real invoices they are going to give you. Okay, customer invoices and suppliers invoices. It's the same thing. You just have to make sure that you take the invoice number, the date on it, and the total because they give you with GST QST. Don't start using because it's already in there. So just take the total, just like I did. I said, don't worry about the GST. So when they give you these invoices, don't start putting the taxes separately. Just take invoice number, then you have the date, and then the amount, and that's it. Because don't you have to understand that accounts receivable is total. It's with taxes. You understand? If your accounts receivable, if you sold something and you sold it for $100, what's your accounts receivable? $114 and 95 cents, 96 cents, right? Your receivable, when you make a journal entry, what do you have? Debit to accounts receivable is 114.97, and then sales 100 and GST QST is $14 something. So when you're looking at an accounts receivable account, you're not really looking at taxes separately. You're just going to make sure that this is already entered in our taxes. You understand what I'm saying? So even if they give you the invoice, don't start dealing with the taxes there. They have nothing to do. Your receivables are total with taxes. They're not separated. They're already entered anyway. They are credits. Receivables are debits. You write debit to receivable, credit to sales, credit to GST, QSC, and that's it. So the total amount you have to receive is 114.98 or 97 or whatever the calculation. And people have difficulty. They see the taxes. They say, "Oh, I can put the taxes separately." No, you don't. So, so this way you don't have to really worry about. Just take the totals and put them, and that'll add up to your accounts receivable in the trial balance. By the way, so so gross pay. Don't worry about it. Federal income tax we have already paid. Go into taxes and take a look on the right side. I mean, it's just in the beginning, the first time you'll do, you say, where the hell is this? This is historical data, means I have paid, the Del Spooner has paid income taxes deducted by the company $5,064. Everybody understands that? It's year-to-date taxes on $40,500 gross, okay? So all you do, you go to income taxes, and you have federal tax 5064. So far, so good. What are your provincial income taxes for Quebec?
Provincial are 5,064, 65, excuse me.
Yeah, so it's just we're just doing it so at least you know where to go. You understand me? The amounts could be anything. Then EI. Do you see EI premium on the screen?
Yeah.
So this has been deducted from this person, 864. Oh, sorry, 862. Okay, 2. And QPP deducted is 893. And don't forget your RRSP, which has been deducted, $1,100. Where do you go for RRSP? It says the word is deductions.
Deduction.
Go deductions. And you go historical amount. They tell you this. 1,100. And notice I tab, it goes year to date. So it's possible that they have already deducted at $100 for 11 months, right? See this? They said to deduct $100 every time. So it may be whatever. If it is twice, no, it's 52 weeks. So it's every week there. Good. Everybody's okay?
Yes.
Again, let's see here. Salary. Go to income. And go down to salary. And go down to historical data. It tells you. Just put the amount. Then you go to vacation pay owed. It's there. Vacation owed. Go historical data. 1110. And you tab. It'll go to year to date. Then EI insurable earnings, which you will not get in the test. So you go T4RL. And just I put it so that you know if you've seen in your T4, what does that mean? It means that if you go on an unemployment insurance or employment insurance, they will pay you until they reach 28,500. After that, it's finished. Gross pay is nothing. Federal income tax, go to taxes. And it's just a mechanical device. You just have to know the motions as to how you go. But because you don't know where they are, people get all confused because you cannot see it. But if you do a few times, it's just as easy as making a journal entry or doing any other accounting work. Federal income tax is income tax, okay? 5064. Provincial income tax is Quebec, so 5065. Then you have EI, 862. Then they have QPP is 899, 893. Okay, and then they have RRSP. Those are the deductions. And I mean, even if they don't write these earnings, taxes, deduction, you should be able to do it because you know when they say salary, you know you have to go to income, right? So we have deductions, go deduction, and put historical data 1100. It became 1100. Good. Everybody is okay. You can again, as I always ask you, you can ask me if you do
Just
not
one
understand.
question, Tariq.
Pardon?
One question. So for Del Spooner and Lawrence Robinson,
Yeah.
there is regular earning for Del Spooner, but no, there is regular earning for Lawrence Robinson, but there is no earning for Del Spooner. And same about the overtime. So that will fall under which category?
Hold on.
So what is regular and what is salary?
No. Salary is not hourly paid. If you're in management, you
Yeah,
don't really get hourly.
yeah.
How do you get paid if you are in management? Not hourly.
They do still consider hourly.
Hey,
Yeah, I understand they pay yearly and then they split to monthly.
no, they pay every week. Every
Oh
week,
no,
I don't have to submit my timesheet, Abdul.
okay, right.
They, what did they say? $800 every pay. No, here.
Yes, 830, yes.
So every time there is pay, they get 800. But not these guys. This guy, they go according to 40 hours maximum or something. You see, they gave you that here. Is
Okay,
40
on the
hours a
top.
week.
Okay, I
Okay.
got it on the top,
You got it
the
now?
top table.
So,
Yeah.
you know what happens is when you make payroll here, they will ask you number of hours and that's all. So when you when you put into 40 hours, it automatically calculates and deducts everything for you, the journal entry.
Got it.
Because
It's
and don't forget, in the salary, in the payroll, how do you calculate? How do you have a? I mean, if you remember the entry for it's wages expense, right? Then you have the deductions which you make from your employees, and those amounts you deduct, and the amounts which you have been asked by the government according to the table. So you will have basically you will have income tax, federal income tax payable. Why payable? Because I'm deducting it from them, but I'm going to send it in your behalf next month. That's why it's a payable. And so when you pay, when you send it to the government, you debit your payable, you credit your cash in the totals in the general ledger account. So you will have the federal income tax payable, EI payable, Quebec income tax payable, QPIP payable, QPP payable, vacation payable. It doesn't really matter what are the payroll accounts, you have to make a journal entry. The system doesn't really, you have to know the journal entry in order to understand this. And at the end, the last entry is, let's say your salary is they are paying $100. So as a company, I'm going to write wages expense $100, right? You get it? But out of this $100, government said, don't give them the whole amount. Take their money, whatever they owe us, deduct it and send it to us. So what will you do? You will say, okay, I'm not going to pay them 100. I'm going to pay them $75 or $80. Why? Because at $20, you have $5 for federal income tax, $5 for provincial income tax, $2 for EI payable, $2 for QPIP, for QPP. And at the end, the last line says net pay payable or credit to cash. That's your direct deposit. So you have to know those entries very well. That's why they give you those courses in payroll. And I mean, I make sure that they understand that when I teach that, I used to, that I told them, look, you don't understand this entry, I'll explain it to you. And then the employer has to pay So they have more expenses. If you do not realize that, their expense is not $100. So if you deducted $10 for EI, the employer has to pay $14. So what do they have to write? They're called payroll taxes for the employer. So you have EI payable. So you have one EI payable. So basically you have EI expense, $14. EI payable, $14. So now you had $10 from from your employee or total, and $14 from you. What will you send to the government? $24. That's the rule. That's the law. Plus your federal income tax, because they go to Receiver General. So you have $5 income tax from your employee, plus your $14 or whatever, maybe $20 from your employee for the taxes, plus this $14. You have to send the whole thing, but it's not over. You also have to you have to send it to provincial government. Those are again payroll taxes. QPP, when they deduct QPP from you $5, the employer has to pay another $5. Those are called employer's contribution. So it's an expense. So it's not that they pay $100 to you, or they were supposed to pay you $100. The company has an expense of wages expense $100, but they give you $90 or $80. But the $20 they deducted is not theirs. They're going to send it to the government in your behalf, which you were supposed to pay. The employer is made responsible, but the government says, no, employer, you also have to pay taxes on the payroll. So what are those taxes? QPP expense, EI expense, QPIP, they deduct from you, but the employer also has to pay. And they also have to send Quebec's health and service, QHSF, which you don't have to pay. So all these accounts, through the accounting, they become my payable in the general ledger. So that's why I give you those in the trial balance, they're all there, by the way. So by the 15th of next month, the 4 weeks of deductions will be sent to the government by you. It is trust money. They won't let it go. They'll go down to your grave if they have to. It's not your money. So these are things, but it takes time. If you are in a company working, then you start to understand. But we try to do whatever we can in the payroll account, in the payroll course. But at that point, sometimes it's a little early, or people don't really fully understand as to what that is. So I try to tell them, but I still think it's a little difficult. But anyway, so but when you come to this, a lot of time I explain it to the students. I said, look, this is how. So this, you don't have to do it. The system does it for you, payroll. That's why we have these. So the first thing which was basically computerized was payroll in accounting. So now we go now to Lawrence Robinson. So here we can actually go from here, and we have Lawrence here. So now they're saying income, right? So the total income they have is right here. So we go into regular and put it here. It's 27.9. And go tab, and it will go year to date. Overtime I have is 600. 600. Then we have 750 is vacation pay owed. It's right here. Owed. 750. Tab. That's why yesterday when I said, look, I'll do it tomorrow because it needs more explanation, that was the reason why I did that. Then they have the vacation pay owed EI insurable earnings. We go to T4, 28.5. 28.5. There is a maximum which you can get even if you make $100,000. You're not going to keep on getting EI, by the way, because EI has a maximum of deductions too in a year. So if you're wondering these figures, these are figures, okay? Then we have income tax. So all of you go taxes. I mean, it doesn't really, you don't have to look for it. Income tax is right here. Federal tax, 3337. Okay, what's your Quebec tax? 3338. Okay, then EI, 840. This EI is deducted up to now from this employee. Okay, then we have the last one is QPP, 796. 796. And then you have the last one, RSP, so deductions. And you go deductions and you write here, you got 900, okay? And we go save and close, and then we go here into our system and try to see what is this. It's close, okay. Here are your amounts, if you notice. Okay. The deductions is the total. If you do, that's 27,516 is the net at the end. And look, go reports, go employee. All of you get used to it because you will have to first, you have to give me two things there. Display employee list. So you display and you print it. Okay, you say, okay. And here you go. So print this. Then the same place there, here you basically, you go back into your, the last screen there. Where did it go? Here, okay. So again, we go back into the yellow screen. And look, go into your reports and go into employee. That's all you need. And go OK. And you will see all the things you entered earlier are here. Take a look. 40,500. Okay. All these deductions here. Withheld is total withheld is this. Here you go. You got vacation owed, EI earnings, income taxes. They're all going to be here. And then this is for Lawrence. You see here, federal claims, provincial claims, salary 800. This is your gross. These are your QPP taxes, Quebec tax, and you have to print this. So these are the two reports you have to print. Any questions before I do the last part? So every one of them, I will keep on telling you now on the next one. When you create your chart of accounts, you'll print it. You have your trial balance, and make sure that you compare this chart of accounts which you print from your system, you compare it with the booklet. It has to be exactly what the booklet has. So some accounts might be missing or have to be modified, okay? Then you have to make sure that you have that plus your trial balance. Once you put the trial balance, print it. And then you put your customers. Again, you print a customer list. It's all there. It's all going to be on the same yellow screen. And then a customer, so let me show you. Share, okay, here. Okay. So let's see, we start with receivable. Okay. go to customers. Okay, yellow screen will appear. On the yellow screen, you will see there are on top, it says right here, reports. Go to reports and notice here, first one is customer list, print this. Second is customer aged. So everybody knows that once I print the customer list, you'll have your name of the customer, but this one customer aged, I'll show you. And okay, just say okay. And then I will show you, I'll share as to what you see after you have entered your historical data. Take a look. It has your historical data. And this total at the bottom should be equal to your general ledger account in the or your trial balance in accounts receivable. Okay. Now we go back. We go again into. I have to go back and forth, but that's okay. It's the same procedure. Go into payable. Okay. It's very systematic. So if you keep this in mind, click on vendors, you'll get the yellow screen. And the yellow screen, you go on top, reports, and then display vendor list. And so I will show you now and just say, okay. And now I'll go vendor list is already there. So you print that. Here you go. Print this. Next thing you have to do is you have to print. So go back to the yellow screen. Everything is on the yellow screen. Or on your main screen if you want. There you go. So go back here. And now you go reports and look, vendor aged. Get used to it. And another window will appear. Just say all and say detail and you say okay. And once you say okay, you will see what you entered as historical data will appear on this print this. So you have two printouts for each one of them. Here, take a look. Got it? I will again do it in the next one, but everybody's okay with this? Now take a look. I'll go now to the next one. Here you go. Third one is employees. So we go employees. Go to employees. Yellow screen will appear. Okay, on the yellow screen, again, click on top of the yellow screen. It says reports. Display employee list and okay. And so this is what you have to print now. Take a look. This is just like your exam. Print this. So make sure you have two printouts and don't panic there because I've been telling, I will do it over and over again to show you, just keep on being consistent. Two printouts for each. Okay, so this is done. So now I go back to the yellow screen. Okay, go to the yellow screen. And now I print out, take a look, reports. And here we have the employee. Go employee. And you will get everything you entered in your historical data. Print this out. So you have customer list, printed out. Customer aged, printed out. You have vendor list, printed out. Vendor, we have vendor aged, printed out. So now you have already, you got employee. You got employee list, and then you got employee because they don't have age. So you have got 6 printouts right now, plus your chart of accounts as well as your trial balance. So you got already 8 printouts. Got it? Is it good enough? I will do it again.
Yes.
This time, the next problem I'm going to do, I'm going to keep on telling you, look, print this, okay? Because it's not difficult. It's even not very long.
It's repetition.
It looks long when I do it because I keep on explaining to you. And you'll see now, next one, you will have much more. So here, we're now back to inventory now, right? So let me see what we have. Okay, here, and we have this now. So now, let me see if I can get you to share that. Okay, share, 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 and here. Okay. And okay, well, how come it's not coming? Sharing, and this is here. Okay. Okay. So now we go inventory. Got it? Again, we go here. So you got the yellow screen and you just say create. Okay. So I'm just going to, because everybody knows, so I'm going to go straight to create. But before we go there, take a look. Here. Here is your number. Here is your name. So we will do the whole thing with the historical data one after the other so that you don't have to waste time because you still have, you create first and then, so because it's the last part. So do your inventory at the end. So here we have, let me go back now to share and we go into here. So everybody take a look. Again, it's the same procedure. So the first one we enter is then the number is NS1. And this is called NS1 robots. And by the way, the selling price, again, let me show you as to what is the minimum here. They say that your minimum stock should be 48. So as soon as it reaches 48, they actually say you have to purchase more or to reorder. So under quantities, I just put it the same for all so that we don't have to go back and forth. 48 selling price.
Oh, sorry, Tariq, where you loaded this inventory? From the home page?
It's on your system.
Okay.
The
way you created.
No. I didn't create it. It's right here. I will show you. I'll get out of here. I showed you in the cancel. Do you still want to know? Okay. Do you have your system open? Here.
Yes.
It's the same procedure.
Okay,
you
right.
got into receivables, you created your customer. You got into payables, you created your vendor. You got into employees, you created your employee. You go into inventory, you create your inventory, no?
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So it's the same. It's the same. So just go create. And once you do create, you go into that again into that gray, because it's all the same. The procedure is the same and the windows, they look the same. That's why it's easy to actually learn it. Here you go. So now you have your data here. So you have your NS1.
Tariq, just an innocent question.
Yeah.
Since like creating inventory, vendors and employees and everything, it's the same procedure.
Yeah. Okay.
So instead of doing all this, can I answer same like this, easy to understand?
I don't understand your question.
It's an innocent question, Tariq.
Oh, no, you can do it with AI.
No, I was saying like, can I just write same like above?
Yeah. No, you can't. You have to
Okay.
you you have to enter every one of them separately.
Okay.
I said, what is he asking now? Robots. No, I didn't understand. I said, what's he saying now? Okay, so all of you, we go quantities. Okay, we go 48. Everybody is with me? Okay,
Yes.
now selling price. Selling price $12 because it automatically puts the whole in all of them. So you then now be very, very careful here. The next one you will go right away to linked accounts. So here you're going to link account directly. What are these? This is inventory. So the account we will use here is what?
Inventory or NS1 robots?
NS1. Okay. Okay. Just a moment. Just a moment. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this is the old one. I see. Yeah, the next one I put it under inventory. Okay, but that's okay. So it will give you more practice here. So NS1. So here, and then the revenue account. Just click here. The revenue account is already. It clicks. It comes to the. It defaults on that.
Okay.
Cost of goods sold. And now in variance, okay, so now it's saying, do you want cost of goods sold to be account you selected, no, not a sold account class? Do you want to assign this to this? You say yes. Okay, so you got cost of goods sold. The last one, actually, I think we have damaged inventory. Variance means that when you when you take inventory at the end of the month or the year, you have your book value, and then when you count, that value is not the same. So if you have 100 units on your books, but basically what you are looking at when you count, it's only 99. So that means one must have been damaged because you went to the warehouse to check. And so this damaged inventory account. Otherwise, you can just put it to cost of goods sold. Everything goes. But we have the account here, damaged inventory. You might not have this. If you don't have it, just say cost of goods sold. All right, just remember this. So now we'll just keep on going from here. Nothing to build, nothing statistics, nothing taxes, nothing additional information, just history. Okay, keep that in mind. And so it says the variance account you selected is not assigned cost of goods sold class. Do you want to assign it? You say yes. So we assigned it. So now, once we go into history, how many units on hand? Quantity, opening quantity is units on hand, 480. Okay, take a look here. So get used to this. And the total cost is 4,800. Okay. Now, create another. So you create another, and then the next one is NS2, and you have NS2 robot is your, what did it say? Inventory service does not exist. Do you? Oh, okay. NS2, I put it in the wrong place. Description, NS2 robots, and you have, oops,
Yeah, it's the wrong place.
NS2 description is NS2 robots. And then you go into quantities and you go quant 48. And then you go into pricing, and the pricing is $14. And then $14. And then you go into linked, and you go again asset, and you look for NS2. They're separately done. So revenue is again your sales account, and cost of goods sold is your cost of goods sold account, and then you will have variances as damaged inventory. So when you do the first one, they will say, do you want to assign this? You say yes. Now this is done. Now you go into history, and units on hand 480, cost is 500, sorry, 5,000, and create another. So NS3 robots, NS3 robots. And then you have quantities, and quantities is 48. Then you have pricing, and the pricing is $16. Then you have link accounts. Again, you will find it. Normally, they will give you inventory, but I just thought it might be a good idea to practice over and over again. Revenue is there. Cost of goods sold is, because now it will not ask you because you already assigned these accounts. And so you go into history. Again, on hand 480. Amount which you have, the total cost is 5,200. It will automatically calculate for you for per unit, so we don't have to worry about it. The next one is NS4, and this is NS4 robots, and this will be, again, quantities is 48. Pricing is, what is this, 18. And then link accounts is, again, your NS4. And you have your revenue account is defaulted, cost of goods sold, and this is damaged inventory. And you go into history. So you see, the more you do it, the more easier it becomes. 480. Just make sure you don't put wrong amounts, because this is, I'm giving you a bit more easy. They might not be the same sequencing, because I just thought it's a practice. 5,400, and you create another. And the last one is NS5, tab NS5 robots, and you will have, in quantities is 48. So I just kept the same because we just need to know what these quantities mean. Pricing is, your selling price is 20. And you have link accounts. Link accounts is accounts checking here. Sorry. Be careful. Sometimes that can happen. You can give the wrong account here. So here, but then you won't balance with it. Your inventory balance in the cost of goods sold, damage inventory, and go history, and we go 480, and you go 5,600. And save and close. Now, I'd like you to again go through the same procedure here. So go into, take a look here, go into inventory. You get the yellow screen, okay? And so we go to the yellow screen, and we again have to print those printouts. So here's your printout. Reports, they're all the same. A display inventory services list. So here you go, and you go OK, and you will get this list of inventory. You can just print it. You see, NS1, NS2, NS here, right there. So it's just like print out your customer list, print out your customer age, print out your suppliers list, print out your vendor age, print out your employee list, and print out your employee. And this one, print out your inventory list. And the next one is you will see it's a summary, which you will have to print out and take a look. Let's see here. Yellow, and you go reports and take a look here, summary. And OK. And the amount in this printout should be the same balance as what you have in your, let me see, where is my, what, here, here, stop sharing, here, and here's your, take a look here. This is your summary. So print out, so 28,000. Take a look at the balance of all your amounts given in your.
Oh, it's
So if
giving
it was just
26,000,
inventory
Tariq.
account, pardon?
It's giving 26,000. You said 28 it should
No,
be?
sorry, 26. My eyes are
26.
not as good, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. I got some things put into my eye. It's seeing a little bit blurred here. Okay. Okay, good. So now this is it. That's
You know,
what you have
Tariq,
to do. You're done your test.
perfect. Tariq, you know what?
Yeah.
Can you read this? No, you can't.
Pardon?
I can see, like you said, your eyes are not good.
Yeah.
Because
No,
you
no,
see,
no.
you
I
wrote
have
page.
put some drops.
Yeah, you said page 7 of 6. So I was surprised. How come?
Ah,
On
okay.
the, the test you loaded,
Yeah.
it
Oh, you
says
mean the
page.
assignment?
Yeah, it says page 7 of 6.
So,
You understand?
so well, I probably I did it in the night, okay?
It's okay.
That's when I do all my work is during the. Let me see. Where is the where
Yeah, if
is
you see
Abdul
on the
Wahid?
top of this page.
Where is Abdul Wahid accusing
Here,
me
here,
of?
here. You see here, page 7
Yeah,
of
yeah,
6.
yeah. 6 of 6, 5 of 6. So it should. Okay, okay, here. Okay, there you go. I'll do it 7. Okay. Okay. Now I think my eyes are okay. It's yours.
Yeah,
Look, Abdul Wahid, take a look.
you're right.
Yeah, I know. I think I must have. When I was spacing it, I think it went down one more. So,
It's
all
possible.
right. Okay. So now, I will now, I will go through because this is the next one. It is going to be a bit more closer to your test in the sense that here I had inventory separately done. In the exam, it won't be. There'll be just one account called inventory or merchandise inventory. So let me see here. I have sent you the thing. Let me bring on mine. Okay, so here. Okay, so we have on this 15th. Okay, so pre-tests. Okay, we got 3. This is number 3 I sent you. So here's number 3 is 2026. Fine here. Okay.
Fine Furniture.
Pardon?
The name of the company, Fine Furniture.
Yeah.
It's a few minutes though for things to open up there with the new one.
Here. This is your fine furniture. Okay. So you see this? Chart of accounts must be identical to the model provided. This is all written there. Set appropriate class options for each asset account only. So we'll do that. Record the customer's information. We'll do record the supplier's information, record the employee's information. People miss out on this. They don't do it. So make sure you know. Record the inventory information. Enter accounts associated with each module. We'll do that. Print chart of accounts. So I will try to make you do it a bit more consistently. So we'll modify. We will add. We will put a trial balance. And the trial balance is very small, so you don't have to put. Then change account classes. So this is all the classes we are. Even though I have more, but we will go. It just gives you a. So here you have used accounting terms. So this basically we go into user preferences. Business number, basically business number is under information. Backup frequency weekly is under and under company. Change income A to salary is under payroll. B to commissions is under payroll. Change name for payroll deduction to RSP, again, it's under deduction. Use check number as source code for cash purchases and sales. So we will see on there. It's again under setup settings. Salary and commissions are taxable. This is just an information. RRSP, RRSP deduction means are taxable, means we have to have taxes. RRSP deductions are before taxes. So EI factor is 1.4. EST, this is basically your health tax in Ontario. They call it EHT or something. QHSF, so EHT is 0, but QHSF is 2.7. So set up the next number for the documents, so we know that. Aging is again under payables is this, receivable is this, include invoices paid in the last 60 days. There is also a default. Cash discounts are calculated before tax, we know that. Charge 2% interest after 60 days. Early payments, 2% in 10 days, and net. So these are terms for our receivable. Add the tax code. So we have federal tax is GST, provincial is QST, GST registration. So all this here. And after that, we will have our customers and suppliers. So here you go, enter the vendors, and this is historical data. Enter the employees and their historical data. Enter the inventory and their historical data, and that's it. It's the same over and over again. So let's see here. We can actually go and open my, let me open my, okay, so this is gone, and this is here. File, open company, and say yes. And I will go into 15 and pretest 2, 3. Furniture solution. This is 1996 or 2026. Okay. So where is my share here? Stop sharing here, and here's your company. Okay. And we'll make it small. We'll make this small. Okay. And let me see here. So we go, stop share. And this is okay. We will. All right. And we will have, where did it go? I want to do the double. Okay, stop sharing. Stop sharing here. Okay. So you can always start by filling in the name of your company if you want, but we will see here. So we go setup, go settings, we go company, information, find furniture, 2020 Water Avenue. This is Montreal. and your postal code is H4T 1W1. Okay, and then you have, let's see here, modify. Okay, so we will just put this. Okay, so we'll go with the modify the account. So we go under company, we go into chart of accounts, and we will start again. This is what modify. So just go in which one is modify 1040. So on the yellow screen, you click on 1040 and you go into your gray window, which I will show you now. So that now you will, I will not be able to show you the whole thing there now. So I'll have to go into, where is my account? Okay. There we go. Stop
Tarak, can you
sharing.
do this step from beginning, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Share, 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 and share. So they start you off by modify the following accounts. So change the following account name. So you go into company, you go into chart of accounts, and you click on 1040. And this window comes up. And they're saying that you should change this bank credit card should be changed to bank MasterCard account. So all you do is you go bank MasterCard. MasterCard. And they're saying that it should be a subgroup account, so that's already there. Then they say the next account is 5140. So instead of going out of it, you can go click on this line on the top and then go into 5140. 5140, and they're saying this telephone and telegraph should be changed to account number 5150, and it should be telephone expense. So 51, because there are no balances, I can still change the number and the name and just remove this here. They're saying just make it telephone. It should be telephone expense, and it's a group account, so the group account is fine. Then they're saying 5160 insurance expense should be changed to 5170. Again, you can go here, or you can actually go with this here. Insurance expense 5160 should be changed to 5170. And it should be a group account. And all they're saying is, let me see, that's about it for modifying the account. So you can actually save and close so that people don't get confused. You can still.
What kind of difficulty we can face in this? Is there any?
There's none.
Problem which we can face. I remember last time one colleague, she was having some issue when she was changing it. I don't remember what was the exact problem, but
no, that was the type. What that was not what's her name? She was trying to change something, and it was heading or totals. You cannot change headings or totals.
Okay, I think that was the issue. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Samia.
Yeah, I think it was.
She asked me the question, and I said, no, you can't.
It's about the class options.
Yeah, that was class option. It had nothing to do with modification.
Okay.
So okay, so now we have is add the following account. So you could have done it right there, but I just don't want you to. Okay, so here again, go company, go chart of accounts, and then you just go into create account because we have to add account. So again, you get the same type of window, which is we were at on before. So you'll have this. Okay. And you'll have this. And so they are asking you to add 2241. And that account is QPP payable, has to be added. I mean, these are things which we already did because you created the whole chart of accounts. So go and make sure you have the type of account is A, because otherwise it will give you an error. So then they said, create another. Create another is 3150. And that is Jack Carpenter Drawings. Okay, and this is again is a G, so you don't have to create another. And then they said they have to open up a sales return 4060. Sales returns. And this is an A because we need a subtotal because of these sales discounts, sales returns, sales allowances. These are all, so create another 4080. And they're asking you to open up sales allowances. And it's a subgroup account. So sometimes people don't realize this and they have 503. It won't work, the chart of account, because they didn't change these types. So bank charges. And this is G, so we don't have to worry about it. 5160. Cellular. And that is again G. Create another and 5222. And that is going to be QPIP expense. QPIP expense. So you see this account is created because QPIP expense is also the expense for the employer. Okay. So it's not that just your wages, salaries and wages. They also have to pay more than that. I mean, this is just the wages for you guys. The employer also has to pay additional amounts, so that becomes their expense too. So if you're wondering as to what these accounts are, these are for the employer. They have to contribute too. Okay, so that's done. And after this, I gave you, put the trial balance. Okay, so we'll go back and we'll go into our system there. Where did it go? Here, here, share here, and I told you just do it from your journal. So company, general journal, and this will be one full entry. Okay, so trial balance. Hold on. I didn't really. Trial balance. Okay, so we got 1030. Bank is 76,875.61. And then one is 1040, which we changed. It became MasterCard. 722.53. And we have 1,200 accounts receivable. And they're saying that you should have $13,500 in your invoices. Okay. Then we have a payroll advances 0, don't have to worry about it, 1310. Now notice here, this inventory account, we didn't give individuals, we just have one account. It could be inventory or merchandise inventory. I just wrote merchandise because we sell this. Whatever we sell, we'll see. And so this should balance with my summary. Remember the printout I said to take out? That should be the same. Okay, so 38,000, so 1410, and 1410 is 8,500, and 1420, that's 3,500. Then we have store 1440, and that's what 100 and oops. Uh, 122,500. Then we have 2010, and that's 6,000. Then you have 2050, and that's 25,000 accounts payable. Then you have 2,100, and wages payable 1,600. So these are accrued wages again for the month. 2,190. People work, but they haven't been paid. They'll be paid when they send the payroll. 2,150. What did I put here? Okay. 2,150, and 2,150 is $1,800. 2,190, and 2,190 is 240. CPP payable is 0. Don't enter it. 2,194, and that is 2,194 is 1,600. And then you have 2,240, and that's 120. QPIP payable, QHSF is no, there is no amount, so 2,244. And that gives me 2,244 was 1,400. That's Quebec income tax. CSST is nothing, 2,360. And that is your London Life is 150. Then you have 2,460, and 2,460 is 4,200. And then we have 2,470. So paid is debit 1,000. Then you have 2,560, and that is a credit charge on sales 4,800. Then we have 2,570.
Excuse me, Mr. Tariq.
Yeah.
2,470 is 1,600 and not 1,000.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, I'll fix it. Thank you. We would have again looked for it. 1,600. So then you have 4,800, but then this one paid on purchases is okay. So let me take this off. And paid is here, 2,700. Then we have 2,570, 2,850, 80,000. Mortgage payable, 3,100. 96,753.09. 96,753.09. Okay, the drawings is 0. So after 3,100, 4020. 4020 is 150,600. Credit. Sales discount is nothing. Sales return is nothing. Sales allowances is nothing. 5010. Debit 62,000. Then 5030. Then we have 5040. Then we have 5060. Again, I didn't fix this. It's not, cannot be there. 5080 is 300. Okay, then we have 5100. And shipping is 220. Then we have 5150. And that is 935. 5160 is 222.95. 5170 is 1300. 1300. And then we have 5200 is 35,000. 5210 is 860. And then next one is 5220. Then 5225. Is 945.
This is credit, Mr. Tariq.
Okay.
The 5220 is credit and 5225 is credit or not? Oh, no, it's debit. Sorry.
No, they are expenses.
Yeah.
So I have some error somewhere because it should be 945. So let me see here. 3743 3726309. But this side is okay. This should have been 945. 9. Okay. 76875. It could be because it's not an Excel. 13500. Sometime I find that they don't balance. 8600. Or is it 8500? Then you have 3500. Then you have 122,500. 1627. 62,000. 102.
60.
3580. 40. 300. 220. Okay, 935. 22.
There is 945, 5225. It's not there. The last 50. One, 52. Yeah, okay. It's not.
Yeah, there is Samia, that's the imbalance I have.
Okay.
Again, I just filled it up. It should be
945.
Yeah. So you see 2726309. I have the 374. 323. So I probably I must have changed some figures, and it really didn't work there. So we just leave it as is right now. I mean, if you get the right numbers, you'll be fine. So I personally think, okay, so if you see on the credit side, let's see, it's less. 6,000, 25,000, 1,600, 1860. Do I have 1860? No.
1860.
Okay. Yeah, you see, now I'm okay.
Okay.
You see, now I'm at 374, 323.09. Okay.
It's still not balanced. We still
No,
have
this side is not balanced. So
yes, the last one is 945.
yeah, but you see, if I've made a mistake in this, that's why it's giving me a difference. You understand? Because the last figure automatically fills it up. So you understand? It's just the difference it does it automatically.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm saying that if I make a mistake, I must have made a mistake. 76, 875 and 61 cent, 722.53, 13.5, 38,000, 8,500, 3,500, 122,500. Then you have 1,600, 2,700, 62,000, 102, 3,580, $40, 300 to 20. Yes, 935. Okay, that's good. To 222.95. That's okay. 1,300 is good. 35,000 is good. 860 is good. 920 is good. So we'll just leave it. I think no, but we still don't balance here, right? So here.
Yes, here it is. Should be
Okay,
945.
Yeah, you see here. So
Yeah,
let me go here. Okay. Okay. 9. Okay, it balanced. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So this one is done, and you just post it. Post. And now we will go and check it out as to what is this here. So we go in here, and we go here, and we go reports, and you go into financials, and you go into your trial balance, and okay, and you will get your trial balance. What we have there, it's given as, it's right here. So here you go. So this way, the trial balance is small, so you probably won't make any mistake. I have a very long, okay, so now, once that is done, let's see what we have to do now. Okay, now we have to change account classes. So just make sure we only need for assets. So, okay, here you go. You have to change your bank credit card, change the account classes, class to credit card receivable. There you go. Here, 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 here. And so you go to company, you go to chart of accounts, and you take your first account, which is your bank account checking. Okay, so if you click on it, you will get your gray window, and that's where we will do all of it in one shot.
Where did you click?
There you go. So bank checking. So what they're asking you is
Tarak,
not
where did you click
this bank checking.
Okay, chart of account. Okay.
Pardon?
Your screen was not shared, so that's why I did not find this. Where did you click?
Yeah. Bank checking account, change the account class to bank. So go here, change it to bank. Good. And enter for 451. Let me see what else is there as the next check. So until we save this, it will not do it. So we will save this. then we'll go back and put our check number, because you have to save it first before you can actually do that. So go back into your checking account, and you will get your gray window again. And in the gray window, you just go into the same class, okay, account classes. And go into class option, bank, and now they say next check number. And the next check number basically is right here. And they're saying, oops, that screen you will not see when you click on next check number. And they are saying that it should be 402. What is the number?
451.
It's 451.
451. So just type, it will take you to that screen 451. I think you can see that. And you say, okay. So now you're back on this. Now they're saying that you have to change bank credit card, change the account class to credit card receivable. So go again here. You don't have to get out, go here. If this is, they're saying bank credit card, or this is your MasterCard. And you go change it to credit card receivable. Credit card receivable right here. Okay. Okay. Then you go into accounts receivable. So go into accounts receivable and change it to accounts receivable. Accounts receivable. They are so little, so make sure you find them. Then they say go to merchandise inventory, change the account to inventory. So the totals and the headings are not going to go. So merchandise inventory, and they will have inventory here, right here. So make it to only asset accounts they're asking. Okay, so then machinery, computer, and store, change the thing class to capital assets. So we go again, we just keep on going from here. So heading and totals will not be your, you cannot change. So machinery, capital, okay, you will write here capital asset, go next, computer, capital asset. We did that, right, the other day. So then we go to the next, you get store, again, capital asset. And that's it. And now they're asking you for, let's say, accounts payable. So everybody will know as to how you have to do it. So bank loan, accounts payable, make it to accounts payable. Here you go, and you have accounts payable. And as I said, you have to look for them because they're very small and they're not in order sometimes. So change account class, you get credit card payable, change it to credit card payable. Okay, so go here. Here's your credit card payable. Do we have credit card payable?
No, we don't. I can't find it.
Okay. Okay, that's fine then. The expenses are probably, if you want, you can go down and go down to your expenses. So you see this cost of goods sold, it should be cost of goods sold. You see this is an expense. It should be cost of goods sold right here. Okay. And expense group accounts can all be expenses. So if you want, you can go here. Cost of goods sold is bank charges. No. So again, it should be expenses. Should be, where is my expense here? And then go to the next expense, expense. Oops, there was some bad debts. No, cost of goods sold, again, it has to be expense. Cellular expense. So with cost of goods sold is very different than, they're all costs for purchasing merchandise. And okay, cost of goods sold, QPP is an expense account. Cost of goods sold, be an expense account. I don't know how they default it, but, and so save and close. So actually, you don't even have to, it's already changed. So now we can actually take a look what we changed. And you can, this what you have, this is, you have to print this list of accounts. And I'll show you, it's not going to be in your yellow thing here. Take a look here. Okay, so go into your system. And notice here that if you go into chart of accounts, it will not be there. So look.
Can we find it in reports?
It's here. You see, it's here. But it's not there because what you have to print is what you just changed. So go into reports and display chart of accounts and say, okay. That's where you will see all of it. Because that just gives you totals and the type here. This is what we changed. You see this? Yeah. And print this. This is what they ask you in the beginning.
Tarek, just to go back, cost of goods sold stays cost of goods sold, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because some of them, they will be the same. You see, like accounts receivable?
Yeah.
They're accounts receivable. Inventory, merchandise or inventory is inventory. So payroll, we didn't have to change. You can always say other assets here, payroll advances. But anyway, it doesn't really. You could change these to current liabilities here, long-term liabilities. So it doesn't matter. But they only ask you for your assets. Okay. Okay. So now we have is the next thing is your accounting terms. Use accounting terms. So now we are now going to go into the system. So this we'll finish that off. So we go share here and here. And now we go set up. They say use accounting terms. They don't tell you user preferences and options. Use accounting terms. It's right here. Business number, where do you go? So we go, okay, we go into, so we get out, okay. And then we go into setup, then we go into settings. And business number is where?
Information.
That's right. And so you will have CAD, here's business number. CAD 77667766 and backup frequency weekly. Okay, there's backup right there. You don't have to get out. Weekly. Good?
Yeah.
Then change income A to salary. Go to payroll. Income. And income one. Okay, income one here basically is income A. It's already right here, income A to salary. Okay. Change income B to commissions. They'll probably just have income to salary. Change the name for payroll deduction A. Okay, let me see here. What do they have here?
Payroll deduction A to RRSP.
That's right. So go into deductions and just change it RRSP. Okay, that's all they're asking to do right now. Use check number as source code. So this one you have to make sure that you go into system, use check number as source code. You click it. Salary and commissions are taxable. Okay, RRSP deductions are before taxes. So you see here, you got to go into payroll now and go into RRSP. So deductions, and look, deduction what do they say? RRSP deductions are before taxes, so you don't have to do anything. If you click it, it's after tax. So don't do anything. Nothing has to be done for these two. EI factor is taxes. So go into taxes. EI factor 1.4 and QHSF is 2.7.
EH. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay. And then set up the next number for documents. So you go into receivable. And they say receipts. So go into where are my receipts is 22. Let me see.
It's not invoice.
Income, invoices, taxes, entitlement. So it must be forms. Forms, under forms. So it is receipts. It's under forms, okay? Receipts is 22. Invoices is 112. This is my next number on the computer. 112. Sales quotes is 2. And purchase orders are 42. Next purchase order, 42. Aging, go to payable. For payable, they say aging is, you have options, and the aging is, what do they have? 15, 30,
45.
15, 30, 45. And for receivables, go options, and that is 20, 40, 60, right? 20, 40, 60. Okay. And on the statement, cash discounts are calculated before the tax. So basically discounts. Calculate the.
They also need to include sorry, sir. They need to include invoices paid in the last 60 days to the statement.
Okay, yeah, okay, because
It's
I
30.
can't see. Okay, so include invoices paid in the last. Okay, so that basically is where now. Let me see. Let's say receivables. Where's my receivable here? And then we go income. No, sorry. Where is my receivable here? Address options. Here.
Yes, here.
Include invoices of 31 days. So is that 31 there?
60 now.
No, okay, so 60. Okay. And then cash discount before taxes, which is already there. Now we go, okay, then we have charge. So we have to go into receivables. And then you have here interest charges, okay? They're saying that charge interest at 2%. So here's your 2%. And 2% after 60 days. So this
in
is
10 days.
Okay. No.
No, in 10 days.
No, that's the early payment, Samiha. Charges 60
So
days.
these are the terms. It says charge 2%. I have to pay interest here. 2% annual interest rate after 60 days. So here's the 90 days, you go 60 days. With the terms of trade are what you are looking at is early payment 2% in 10 days and net 30 days. Okay, so that basically comes under options here. It's 2%. Sorry, it should be. Let me see. Discount 2% here. 2% discount if you pay within 10 days. Otherwise, you pay the whole amount in 30 days. Okay, and then you can save it. Okay, and then we go back again, and then you can set up your taxes. So where do we go for taxes? Huh?
Payroll.
Where do you go?
Hmm?
Here. Add the tax code. Where do you go for your GST QST setup?
Sales tax.
Sales tax.
Sales tax.
Right here. Yeah. Okay. So just go there. And what's your first name of the tax?
GST for the federal.
GST. Now notice it's not writing. Do you know why?
Because you have an open window.
That's right. Okay, now it should write. Okay, did we close it? No. You know, I have to close this to close that. Okay, now setup, settings, sales tax, tax, first tax is GST. Then we have the registration. Then we have, okay, registration number 666,568,971,68971. And you say here, so make sure GST on purchases, paid on purchases first. GST paid on purchases, GST charge on sales, and you need the report. So then the next one is QST. And your registration number is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you again, QST paid on purchases. Okay. And QST charge on sales. And you need the, okay, now you go into tax code. And the code they have is GQ. So GQ. And this is, you write GST, what do you charge? 5%, comma, QST, and 9.975%, not included, refundable. Okay, and then you make sure you go and you click here on this button. It doesn't show me on mine, but it would normally show you on. So here's we have first GST with the rate and say is refundable, yes, because it describes you here. Okay, then QST, so it will automatically create QST. 9.975 is your tax on tax, by the way, already calculated with this. And okay, let me go again. So once you have this thing set up, go into tax codes, click here, put your code, write this is given to you. Then click on this little thing, and then this will show up. So this is GST first, because it's basically, if you click here, it gives you this. So we have, what rate do you charge? 5%. Is refundable? Yes. Then you have QST, click again, and you have one left, and you have 9.975. And is refundable? Yes. Now you say yes. And so this has been created. Okay. Now you can go and put your customers. So now we will basically go into receivables and go into customers and go create, and you will get your yellow window, or sorry, the gray window. So you can see this here, and this is going to be your place where you will enter all your customers. So first one is the Bay, which is no more there. Contact is Jane Tramley. And you have 129 St. Catherine Street, 129 St. Catherine Street. And we'll just, okay, and then you have your city is Montreal. Now, again, as I said, if you don't want to write Montreal and province, you can just go and put your under address on your thing, and then it'll automatically will show up here. So it's H7Y, H7Y, and this is 1U6, 1U6. And then you have your phone number, 514-555. And this is 999999. And credit limit is under statistics is 2000. Okay, create another. You have John Jones distributors, John Jones distributors, and contact Minnie McBride address, Minnie McBride, and 956 St. Catherine, 956 St. Catherine Street, West. Okay, so this will be, we just write it like this. And then this is Montreal. And province is Quebec. And this is going to be H3Y2R4, H3Y2R4, and the phone number is 514. And the credit limit is 5,000. And it's 5,000. And you go create another Sonnet Industries. And this is going to be here. This is Alan Judas. Alan Judas, and then this is going to be on 550 Margarita. 50 Margarita. And this is in Montreal. Montreal. And Quebec, you see. And the postal code is H2S, H2S. 5P2, 5P2, and the phone number is 514-555-7575, and you will have a statistics. We have what? 4,000. 4,000. Okay, and so save and close. Now we will have to do, because I've given you the name of the customer and historical data, one after the other. So you go back into here and you go into the bay, and you will again get that yellow screen, and then you go into the bay, and then you will end up with a gray screen, which basically by now all of you are familiar. This is being done, so we've done it so many times. So it's right here. We've already got it. And then where do you go here? Historical data. Can you see? Here. It's hidden. Here. Everybody's okay? Here. Yes. When you open it, this is how it's going to look like. And so it's hidden. There are these two arrows.
Yeah.
So historical invoice. So for the Bay, you have invoice number 103. We have this customer, the Bay. We sell. They owe us some money, and so this is going to be 11th December. So we go click here. 11 December 2024. Last month we sold it. And the terms come automatically, and the amount is 2,300. and we record it. Next one is 105, and the date is the 15th. So you can just change the 15 if you want right here. Otherwise, just use the calendar, and you have it is 4600, and we record this, and now we have a check. So close this. Then you go payments, and you write CHQ 12 and payment invoice 105 on which date is 24th of December. So 24th of December and 105. We paid 2600 for this. 2600 and record this, and now we have to go to John Jones. So close this and go and find John Jones. John Jones, and go into invoice for John Jones. No, this is Sonnet. Okay, so go here, John Jones, invoice, John Jones, and what his number is 104. For the date is the 13th of December, 13th of December, and you have an amount 9,200. And record this, and that's all we have, I think. Yeah. So close this, and we will go and see if it actually works out. We said that the amount in our trial balance is for receivables is a 13,500, right? So let's see if 13,500 adds up in our system. We just entered the historical data. So again, this is what you do. You go into customers, you go into the yellow screen and click on reports. Okay, reports, and make sure first customer list, display customer, it'll show you there under reports in the yellow screen, and say okay, and you will get your customer list here that you print. Okay, there you go. So print this, then go back into the yellow screen, and then go again into reports. What do you do here? Which printout?
Customer age, no?
Customer age. And go details. You'll get everything. And go okay. And you will get this report. I will show you. This is what you have to print out. So this is your second. So two printouts. You see this? 19.5. I got 13.5. I got it. So we balance out with that. So that's done. Now we go into payables. So go into payables, go into vendors, and then go into create. Same thing happens. We get our gray window, and we start to create our suppliers. There you go. Okay. And okay, so we have here what happened here. So minimize this, So I'll put this here. And our suppliers are, okay. Okay, suppliers are both furniture manufacturers, first one, because we are in the business of selling all kinds of furnitures. Okay. So we have Bose Furniture Manufacturers, and there's no contact. 55. This is your address. 555 Rosemont Avenue. Montreal, QC. Hold on. I'll do something. Before we go setup, go settings, we go payables, we go address. All right, Montreal. We go QC. We go Canada. Okay. So go back here. So this way. Here we go. So all right, and so we have pardon.
Postal code.
Postal code is H3A to B3. H3A to B3. And you got the phone number is 800-859 and 959 and 8281. And what else do we have here? That's about, okay, terms. So we go into options. Terms is net 30 days. Our suppliers don't give us much. Okay, create another. ABC Specialty Furniture. And you have 77, okay, address 777 Saint Denis. Okay, Montreal, Quebec, okay, postal code. H4K, H4K, 2B3, 2B3, and 562 121251456. Okay. We went for 565. 1, 2, 1, 2. And what else is there? Terms next. Okay, so options, net 30 days, that's all. No discounts. Create another. Okay, so we have.
Hydro-Quebec.
Yeah. Susan Kelvin Manufacturing. Susan Calvin Manufacturing. And this is 21 René Lévesque. 21 René Lévesque. And we have is here H2T, H2T, and 7X6, 7X6. And we have the phone number is 514-555-5151. And net 30 days options is net 30 days. And we have next is Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy Inc. is contact Bozo. Contact Bozo. And this is 11282. St. Joseph Boulevard. St. Joseph Boulevard, and this is H3W, 1B3, 1B3, and the phone number is 514-555-2999. Net 30 days, options, net 30 days. And so
I think you skipped the Hydro-Quebec.
Oh, there's another one?
It's in the third one, Hydro-Quebec.
Yeah, it could be. So we go, customer is gone. There we go. Here we go. And where is my Hydro-Quebec? Yeah. Samia is now increasing my work. Okay, Hydro-Quebec. Hydro. No, it might be that they have some historical data, then we won't have. And this is 3300 Rue Fulham, and we have here Rue Fulham is H3W, 2T6, 2T6, and we have, oops, H3W, 2T6, and then we have the number is 514844341. And is there any at 15 days? So we go into options, so net 15 days. So, as I said, so many times we do that okay, so then we save it. And then you just print out the list, but then we have historical data. So we'll do it after the two lists. So the historical data they have, the first one is Susan Calvin. So click on it, and you get the gray window like the others, and the historical transaction is actually it's seen on that. So click on historical invoice, and then okay. Oh, okay. Close first this, and then all right. So now we have invoice, and the invoice number is SC655, SC655, and it's on the 20th of December. So go here, 20th of December, 8,500, and amount 8,500, and we go record. The next one is number SC675, SC675, and it's on 23rd. So you can actually go and make it 23rd. And then the total amount is 6,500. And we can actually record this. And the third one is a payment. So you close this, go into payments, and this is check 98, CHQ98, and she has paid, or we have paid her 2,000 on 655, 2,000, 655. The date that we paid her is December 28th. So click here, go back, go into 28 and record this and close this. And that is about all. So now go back to the yellow screen. Okay. As you will be there, don't get out of there. This is Specialty Furniture, ABC. Yeah. 13,000. Why is it not showing? Everything is Kelvin. Okay, that's all we have. Okay, so just go here in the yellow screen. Let me show you. Here, here, and here. Oh, we had two, no? Bose. We haven't done Bose furniture yet. Okay, so go into Bose furniture. Okay, and go into historical transactions, invoices, and they have BF 301. BF 301, which is Bose Furniture, on the 10th of December. So we go back on the 10th of December, and we purchased from them $8,000 worth of furniture or whatever. They sell, record it, and then go. And the other thing we bought from them is BF 305. And this is on the 16th of December. There's no payment to be made. 16th of December, and the amount is 4,000. And this is record this, and we can actually close this and close this. And oh, I wasn't showing you that. Anyway, so now if you notice here on the yellow screen, you go reports, you go display vendor list, and go OK. So print this. So let's see here, and here, and here, and here. So print this. So this one is printed. Then you go again into the yellow window. So we go into the yellow window. Okay. Yellow window, and go take a look, reports, and go vendor raised, and you will get, just say OK, and you will see that we have, what did we have, the trial balance has how much there? Did we enter everything yet or not? Here, payable 25,000. We are okay. So so here's your customer aged. There you go. So print your list and print your customer aged. There you go. You can show details because this is a summary. So this is 25,000. That's what we balanced out. So that's done. So now the next thing we have is your payroll on employees. So let me see. So take a look here. I'll show you. Look. The next number. Okay. So here's your suppliers. Here's your historical data. Next one is your employees. So Dave Carpenter, John Hood. So we now go back to again to our main thing here. Okay, so let me see here what happened. So we'll close this. So we go here, here. Stop sharing, here we go. So now we go into payroll, employees and payroll, and go into employees. Your yellow window will appear, say create. And once you have your create, you have that, you'll go into the gray window, which we have been doing all along. Everybody by now must know where to go. There you go. So we have the first employee, Dave Carpenter. Dave Carpenter. And Dave Carpenter is a manager. So here, click on this and write manager. And then you go into the address. So it'll say you add this position. And then you can just go and write 200 Riverside Drive. Riverside Drive, and that should be Montreal QC. It doesn't matter. H9G. Okay, H9G. H9G. And it's a 2W6. 2W6. And you have phone number is 514. Oops. 514-555 and 669999. Then what do we have here? Okay, so the date of birth is 25th October 1970. 25th, 25, 10. 25, 10.
You added the phone number.
Pardon?
You added the date on the phone number. Phone number 1. Anyway.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see here.
Yeah.
So that's why it was ringing.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. So now we have this gender this is Dave Carpenter. So that's male. And then we have, okay, so federal exempt. So now we go into taxes and we set up the federal tax deductions, 11,252, and the provincial is 12,544. And then we have salary. So now we go into income and go into salary. We wrote that, and per period, and this is per period we get $900 for this person. Pay period is 52. Okay, and that's about it. Okay, now we go create another. Okay, invalid date. Okay, the employer birth date. Okay, okay. I know this is 10/25.
It's October.
And well, this because it's defaulted that way. 1970, the date.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so 2510. No, maybe I put the number there wrong. Okay, so this is, then we have salary 952 weeks. Then we go create another complete. Okay, table is Quebec. Create another. That's done. So now we have John Hood. John Hood. And John Hood is the assistant. So we go into, where is my personal? And this is assistant. And we go into the address. So it'll say add this assistant. So 1 Tiffins Avenue. And this is Montreal. So where did it go? One Tiffins Avenue, Montreal, QC H2V. Province is Quebec. Is H2V, H2V, and 1G4, 1G4, 514, 514, 555, 3366. And then we have the birth date is 12th of August, 12/08/ when we have 1966. And gender is male. And this is done, and then we have taxes. And if you go taxes, federal is 7533, provincial is 9952, and we have regular rate is income. So income per period is 52 periods, and then this will be, this is your regular rate, and that rate is $14.
Yeah.
Overtime 1 is $21, time and a half, and your vacation is 4%, and the 52 weeks is there. So income taxes, this is Quebec, and well, everything is done. So I think we are done. Save and close. Now we will put in the historical data. So we go here, we go here, we go share here, and here, go into employees, go into Dave Carpenter, and let's see, Dave Carpenter salary is $50,500 income. Okay, so now
you're not sharing, Mr. Tariq.
Pardon?
You're not sharing.
Yeah. Okay, so income. So you have your salary, and the salary historical data is 50,500. Okay, then we have vacation owed 111 0. Then we have taxes. So your taxes, the historical data for taxes is right here, 6064, federal, and then provincial. 6064, provincial is 6065. This is what? 6064. 6064. And then we have EI 862, 862, and QPP is 893. 893. Make sure you, the CPP also. And then here they have QPIP $48 deducted from them. Okay, so we go, and then you can actually, at the same time, you can go straight here into John Hood, and you can then, there is my, okay, in here, and John Hood has a total of 37,900 is your income. So go into regular. I have to just make sure you know the hourly 37,900. Overtime is 600. Vacation, oh, sorry, it's like, no, 37,900, 600. Okay, 600. Okay, 600 is okay. Then we have vacation owed is right here, and that is 750. 750. And then we have your taxes, and the income tax is 4337. The provincial is 4338, and EI is 840, and QPP is 796, and $38. $38, and there is no other information. So save and close, and now we will go and print our. So here you go. Go there. You go.
So we are
here.
expecting a test like this, right?
You go employees. you go into the yellow screen and you just go and you print your list. There you go. List. Where is my? Oh, here. So reports. Here is display employee list, and say OK, and you will get the names of the two. Then you go into reports and go into employee and go into detail if you want the whole thing. So you go OK, and this is welcome. There is hold on. To this one, report employee. OK. Oh, hold on. Did we put the? We didn't.
Maybe you have to close the window if there is.
Just a moment. We will go out and go back again. So we go here, we go here. I should get that because we entered everything. Employees. Let me see. Find furniture employee details. Did we save? Taxes? Yes. 1.4. Okay. No. Yes. How come they're not giving me? Let me see from here. Reports. 0 employees. Yes. Okay. Okay. Finish. Okay. Shouldn't be. Validate. Finish date must be between 01 and 01. Yes. 0101. Why is it not giving me any data?
What are you working on, Tarek?
No, because we entered everything.
Want to print the employees.
Mr. Tarek?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, maybe employee will not working because this version, it's not allowed for that.
Pardon?
I think employee, it's not allowed for this version. So you cannot print only, I think.
Hold on.
You can print everything except the employee.
No, but we
worked with it before.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I think there's something is blocking here. There must be some option here. Payroll, employees, and we have the data. But anyway, the whole procedure we did is fine. Let me see here. This is fine. 6064. Income. Oh, here 50/50 is good. Expenses. Okay, period. Okay, let me see. Use. Let me see if that is doing it. Carpenter. John Hood. Use. Regular. Save and close. And now let me see reports. employee. Okay. No, there is no data to report. How come? Let me see here.
You can choose here employee list and you right open. Does it work?
Yeah, they have the data. All of it is there. I don't know why it's not doing it. Deductions, taxes, okay, entitlement, remittances, okay, okay. Maybe their accounts are not linked. User fine. Okay. How come link accounts? Maybe this is not linked here. No. And advances, okay, okay. Let's see now.
Excuse me, Mr. Tariq, here in this window, at the end of the window, there is employee list open. You can use this. Try.
Just a moment. What are you saying? Which one?
Here at the end. Yeah, employee list open. Try yes to open it.
Yeah, the list is open. It's a employee. You see, this is not giving me. Okay, 31. No, should be between 1. Okay. 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 Let's see. We'll just do the last one, and I'll see what's some default is not really on in it, but it shouldn't do it. So we'll go into inventory, receivable, okay, and create. So let's finish that and I'll fix that. Okay, so we got, let me show you here, here, and here, and here. Okay, so we have the first item in your refrigerator. And this is, sorry, now the number is
110.
110, okay. So this is 110 tab refrigerator. And then so quantity is
2. The minimum 2.
Okay. Yeah, 2. So we have quantity is 2. When they reach 2, they will have to purchase. They give you a. So pricing is 1,500.
Yeah.
1,500. It's a cheap one. The link accounts. Now notice here, it's only inventory, merchandise inventory. Okay, revenue is revenue, so that's what you will have. Merchandise inventory account. So this is cost of goods sold, and variance is do we have damaged inventory? Otherwise, you just use cost of goods sold. So this one is done. We go into history. We say yes. And then we go, once you say yes, then afterward they don't appear. So on hand is 10, amount is 12,000, and create another, and 120, and 120 is chairs. And you will have quantity is 2, And you have pricing, and the pricing is
150.
150. And then you have your link, the merchandise inventory. And then you have your revenue is there, revenue sales, cost of goods sold is cost of goods sold, damage inventory. As I said, if you don't have that account, just use cost of goods sold history, and history on hand is 20. And the cost of those 20 is 2,000. And we can actually create another, and then this is 130, is it? 130.
Yes.
130, and that is your tables. And you will have quantities. Okay, the quantity is 2. And we have pricing is how much?
1,400.
1,400. So you go linked and link account. By now, a lot of you must be okay. Okay, we got sales, we got cost of goods sold, we got damage inventory, got history on hand is 10, and that's 11,000.
Yes.
And we go create another 100, 140, and those are bedroom sets. Bedroom sets, okay, and set. And this is basically pricing is 5,500. So quantity is 2. Pricing is 5,500. And oops. And we got link accounts. So link accounts is now merchandise inventory, revenue count, cost of goods sold, damage inventory, and history. And we have how many? 2 on hand, and the total is 10,000. Go create another, and you got 150, and 150 is description is couch. And we go, and this is 2, and this is pricing is 350. And now link accounts, and you got link account is merchandise. Oops, no, merchandise inventory, because it will tell you if you want to allocate that cost of goods sold, and because that you can. Because once you allocate it won't ask you. It's just in the first time they'll ask you 10, 3,000. And save and close. And so we're ready now for the printout for the list as well as, so we go into inventory, the yellow screen, and you go from the yellow screen. Okay, so we got here, we got here, we got here, and there you go. So yellow screen, reports, display inventory, and you have a list of inventory items, and that basically is fine. So we go again to this, and now take a look. Reports, go summary, and you say okay, and you get. So I don't know why payroll didn't appear, but this is 38,000, and you just print this.
You did not selected any in the.
Hey.
You did not selected anything in the previous.
No, I think it's all your fault.
It's possible. It's possible.
Abdul Wahid, I'll see. I don't know what happened,
Okay,
but
no
it shouldn't. But the procedure for all of it is the same. You understand?
You are right.
So
I hope
everybody,
at
least all of you, you got that. So in my recording, if you see that, don't worry about it. So long as you know what you have to do. I mean, so we will have another pretest tomorrow. Okay. All of you.
Yes.
Did you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
So this way, I think you should be very, very prepared for your test, because on Friday we do another one, maybe the same one again, or whatever. I will make one more. Anybody has any questions or something, ask me. Otherwise, tomorrow we meet again and we will go with the whole thing again. Okay.
Tariq?
Yeah.
Our questions are proportional. Some people who have asked question during the class, I think you don't answer them in the exam. And those who did not ask question.
No, I don't answer anything. Abdul Wahid is now making his inroads don't worry about it. I'm there, okay? I'll fix you all
things
because I will tell you, I told you over and over again to do this.
And it really helped. We have been to 3 different pre-tests, and I think we have 2 more.
We have
or
2
one
more.
2 more. Okay.
I have 2 more pre-tests.
Good.
Okay. So
just upload the pre-test. If possible, can you please upload the pre-test so that we can go through or print it beforehand?
Because I prepare it in the night.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put this one.
No.
And I don't know why, but the payroll didn't show up, but I'll just check. Something was wrong.
Okay, no problem.
Good. All right. So I'll see you all tomorrow.
Yes,
you're in good hands, okay?
Thank you, sir.
You're in good hands, okay? Don't worry about it. I'm right behind you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Have a good night.
See you tomorrow.
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
All right.